but we are going to be going into game 2 very, very soon between EC Defiance and Los Verdes. All right, chat. Let me know your thoughts on that game 1. That game 1 was absolute fire, wasn't it? That was absolutely insane. I'm not gonna lie, this game 2 is probably gonna be as fun, if not better. Now, I have a surprise for y'all, chat. I am finally not alone in this lobby. I can finally rest my voice. Co-commentator, introduce yourself to the chat.
Fellas, it is time for me to join the booth again. Get your 7 TVs ready. Start typing your Teddy Longs in there. Show him that he's here, because I am here to talk release Maz of all the talking that he has to do, because I want to talk now, not about my series, because that series is over. But it's time to talk about EC Defiance and Los Verdes, because we are just rolling right along here in this 4-game slate, and it's just going to keep on rolling from here. What a busy night we got.
Oh my goodness, it's going to keep going. Both teams are already in. Let's get both these teams in and let's get them started.
Hey. It's good to be back in the booth over here, especially right after a series. Like, you're coming off whatever adrenaline you got going in. That series that sort of carries on into your energy here for this one. GG's to EC Eternal. What a solid start for them. And honestly, even for managing to make Steel Army look a little silly, now it's time to see whether these teams are going to make each other feel a little silly, because we got LV and ECD. LV is going to be having a much different look this time around. You see Trigga out on the field over there. It's also marked by, oh wait, there's no, like, Palace or Devon over here? Nope. Whole new team over here.
Yes,
Los Verdes from Austin.
Sorry,
Yep.
I'll let you go. Continue.
Go for it.
I would just say, yes, you're right. We have Richter Record coming in with his breakout, one of my favorite OG cars in Rocket League. And of course, Mace coming in as well to make his debut.
Yeah, it's incredibly important here for the Austin community. They have 2 teams in this league, something I didn't think that was going to happen, but shoutouts to, Palace and all the community members, especially Trigga over there, getting things set up, showing a lot of Austin people that, they got a fun little league they can play Rocket League in, have some fun with more supporters over here, as we see Parks really bang a shot in here for Emerald City Defiance. And as I say that, nails a shot on a wide open net. ECD looking to continue their form from last season already.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting this to be the first goal of the match, because ECD started off hot, hitting back this Los Verdes side, who mostly struggled to really get out of the back. 1-0 to EC Defiance, and well-deserved as well.
Talking a little bit about EC Defiance, talking about how, they used to, be at the bottom, fighting for their lives out there, but now they've shown in the championship they are one of these premier teams that you got to look out for. And with that lineup that has just consistently been through thick and thin, every which way, they're coming here to show a championship that, maybe they got a top spot they can look at this season.
Indeed, as Parks comes in yet again with his dominance, getting the second goal. Nose trying to go for a dunk attempt, but the ball gets played out into the midfield right there, sitting perfectly for Parks to boom it into the back of the net. 2-0 to Defiance, and this new look Los Verdes team are struggling right now in game 1. And they might concede a third right there. Oh my goodness, Park already has his hat-trick debit. And EC Defiance are 3-0 up.
Hey, this dude was a menace last year here in SGL, and he's just continuing to form a hat trick here in game number 1 to start off your season 10. What more could you want if you're Parks here?
No, seriously, I think they've been inspired by that EC Eternal performance from match 1, Devitt. Not gonna lie, they look like they're really up for this here.
I would agree. Look, he's going for more shots. He nearly gets a 4th over here. Oh my gosh, they're firing on all cylinders. ECD, for a team that I've seen, start off slow at times, I'm honestly impressed seeing them just right out the gate, ready to go. Nose nearly had a double, trying to copy, his signature shot from last season that actually made it onto the top 10 clips. So, excellent here for ECD.
Oh, absolutely. Terrific carry there by Green Mario. He could have a dunk right here. Oh my goodness, how did no one get a touch on the ball right there?
Oh, yeah, no boost either. He was hoping for a teammate at the last second. Nothing going over there. Green Mario, no pass again. Parks maybe getting for assist on this one instead of shooting everything here at net. They're going to have to retreat a little bit. And retreat into that three-man formation they go. The classic, you know, get out of the net formation that these teams in the championship, they hate playing against, but LV not able to get back into that formation. Parks with the fourth.
Now I see a request for you in chat, Debit. Feel free to go
Hang
with
on.
that. There you go. Parks though getting his fourth, inspired by PhilosophyGirl, Andrea herself with her four-goal performance. Parks coming up with his own four-goal performance right here. You know, I was kind of expecting Nose to pop off, but with that funky-looking Jacob Dominus, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's best if he plays more of a team role, because right now this ECD side is on fire. Just looking so
absolutely.
comfortable. The game is so easy for them at the moment.
It really is. It kind of reminds me of, you know, that, was it that wild card run at World Championships recently for RLCS. You know, they're having fun in the giant hats over here. You know, just having so much fun out in the field that they honestly don't even need to, you know, go that super hard. The chemistry is just playing right into their hands. It feels effortless here from ECD right now.
It really does, Debit. And you know what? I feel for Los Verdes right there because they're trying so hard just to stay within this game.
Oh.
And Parks with his fifth. Los Verdes are getting decimated by the one Parks 1-2-1.
Oh my gosh, we're hearing so many calls for Parks and Recreation here in the chat. And indeed he is. He's cleaning up over here. Cleaning up and having some demolition over here on Los Verdes net. 5 goals here in game number 1. One has to wonder if Parks is going to get stopped in this game, because having 5 goals through all this time, I mean, feasibly, we could be looking at a double hat trick here just for game number 1.
And that would be absolutely insane, but save that for later, because Nose comes in and gets the 6th. Debit, 6 goals with 61 seconds to go. I mean, this could get really bad for Los Verdes, no?
It can, and if I were Triga and the boys right now in that chat, I'd be taking the end of this game, honestly, just in stride, seeing what you can mess around here within the final minute. Because, you know, it's a new team. They got to find their rhythm together. I know they've been trying to get some practice every now and then, but we've said time and time again, SGL is just a different league whenever you got the chemistry. And maybe you finally get something over here. Triga with the bounce pass shot off the crossbar down. And that is the first here for Los Verdes.
Wait, okay, that was a funky bounce, but why are we seeing that ball go underneath the surface? I've been seeing that so consistently, Devin, it's throwing me off in this game, and I don't know why it's become a thing now, when it wasn't before.
Maybe Rocket League wants to break its own physics every now and then.
Oh, like your goal in Game 4?
Oh yeah, that pinch off the post. On my screen, it didn't look like it was fathomable for that to even happen, so I'm glad you recognize the BS nature that Rocket League tends to provide here for us, especially in these private lobbies. Oh, and here it is. Nose always knows, had the opportunity to set that one up for himself, ends up getting the pass and leaves it for the main man, Parks. Recreation into Los Verdes net, Brazil. How's it working? Are you trying to do the soundboard effect right now?
I did. You should have heard that.
I didn't hear it at all.
No.
Did the stream hear it?
Stream, did you hear it?
You gotta help me out, stream. Unless Discord was just being messed up for me.
Okay, Andrea says, yeah, she heard it. Oh my
Okay,
God,
good.
Debit. We had an EC Eternal win against Steel Army, their first with so many debutants, and now we have a Brazil. This is an insane night 1 of SGL in Season 10.
Man, Championship is trying to like regain that form that they had early on in the season already. They're trying to show off that, you know, the Premier may have gained it toward the end, but the Championship, they got a lot going for it in terms of content. So that's what these two teams are going to deliver over here. I know this is just a fluke here. We're going for the entertainment. You know, Wrecker trying to, pull off a performance that shows, I got more in the tank for me. And Parks, double hat trick. Can we expect that every game? Can we expect that every game? I know trends are one thing, but that's only one game. Surely it can't be like this.
No, no, not at all. I mean,
This Los Verdes side is so different.
I mean, they have to be now, because they've gone the monkey off their back in this game one. You know, they've gone that big defeat out. Now let's see if they can settle into game two. EC Eternal had a tough game two, though, against you guys. I don't know if Los Verdes are going to fare any better here. I always find game two tougher than game one, personally, because, you know, now you're familiar with the opposition, but the opposition's also familiar with you, so it's going to be, you know, tough for both sides, but more difficult for Los Verdes, because they still are getting used to SGL this season for the most part.
Yeah, that's true. Normally, in most situations, like if these players were all familiar here to SGL so far, I'd be more inclined to argue that Los Verdes are in a position to take game number 2 over here. But it is a little bit wondering with new players how maybe the new player meta may have a little bit more time adjusting over here, as ECD already looking to get back to continue that form, already setting up with Nose Always Knows. Bird Nana on the cut over here, unfortunately gets saved off the line at the last second. Nothing here for ECD, but they're still continuing the attack. Trigger thankfully able to clear the line. Maybe we'll get a 50. Oh, gets even more than that. Unfortunately gets picked off by Nose, but maybe LV can take a little bit of this defensive stand and keep doing that in order to get the ball out of their zone. It was suffocating last game.
It absolutely wasn't. One of the biggest factors playing into that is how much faster EC Defiance was playing compared to Los Verdes. You're still seeing it too right now. Like Los Verdes, whenever they run out of boost or whenever they get out of position, they just take a bit of time to get back into their shape and into their rhythm. And that's been the difference at the end of the day, as we see Bird Nana come in with... What's that car? Is that... Looks like a Honda, doesn't it?
That's the Honda Civic.
Hell yeah, the Honda Civic. Let's go. Bird Nana
On the
playing a part
Dignitas
right there.
logo too. Oh, there he is! The form's continuing yet again. No matter what this team does, all you can expect is that Parks 1-2-1 is on the other end of this one. Slamming it home here for ECD. 1-0 lead to them.
I mean, did you expect anything else, Devin? Parks has been a goal-scoring machine at SGL so far. I mean, I know it just started the season, but 7 goals already is absolutely insane. Los Verdes, though, I really don't know what they could do to get back into the rhythm. Oh, not that, though.
Oh, no, no, no,
oh,
no.
not
No,
that.
no.
Oh, chat. Oh.
Always notes. Oh, man, that's unfortunate if you're Trigger. You just need one extra jump or maybe just a little bit of angle of your car. Tough to see on replay, but that's one you just gotta shake off and, go next at that point. Because for this Los Verdes side, they need every bit of opportunity that they can to get back into this one. They can't let this one get to their heads over here.
Ooh, oh no, that's open yet again, but Bird, though, touches it up towards the ceiling, kind of gets away with it, and allows Los Verdes to regroup. Now, Trigger is even able to get the ball. No, he gets beaten by Nose. Mace has to intervene. The net's still mostly open, but Trigger kind of gets away with it. And everyone's stopping? What's going on?
There's a little bit of confusion because Wrecker over there looked like he was having a little bit of trouble, maybe lagging at one point. His car just suddenly stopped. Like, I know Bearblitz had issues in the last game. This is unlike players just stop, but we must carry on here in SGL, and with a passing play like that, I mean, ECD, I have not seen this out of them. This is all new.
No, seriously, this is incredible to see. I mean, last season, they're just starting to get into their rhythm, just starting to get going. Now we're starting to see them in full flow. The passing has been incredible. We haven't really seen too much solo gameplay, but that's because their team play has been absolutely just effective. Parks, yet again, getting a shot on target. Another save from Los Verdes, but how much longer can they keep this out for? I mean, it just seems like every time Defiance come up, they're just very likely to get a goal.
Yeah, for real. It's just like they can't get that other touch on it, and it's going to be another one right here just from a pop from Nose. This defense from Los Verdes is not able just to get the ball out enough to get that extra touch, and it just ends up falling right into the midfield trap of EC Defiance, and they're able to capitalize very easily on these outplays here from Los Verdes. It's 4-0 here, and, maybe the trend will continue.
Yeah, and I mean, if I'm Los Verdes, I'm just gonna look for little victories. You know, get that one goal and just be like, yeah, that's good enough. Maybe get a good team goal. You know, get a passing play going and see if that works out for you. Unfortunately, in order to even get that going, you need to stop conceding. And, well, Parks is back.
Yep. Showing off the speed here in this one. Showing LV that you got to be a little quicker than that and cover your near post because that thing is slotted right between. And Parks, you know, he may end up holding that #1 in goal spot for a while after this week, after the performances so far. We're already at 9 goals. We could be reaching double digits. It very much looks to be that way, assuming his team wants to keep him in for the next game. Or even just does it here in this game. There's a good chance he even gets double digits here just within this game to get the complete total.
Sorry, Debbie, you might have to go solo for a bit. I'm just trying to deal with administrative stuff.
Ah, you good? All right, chat, let's roll. If anybody hasn't seen any emotes yet, I'm gonna be looking for them. But right now, it's ECD time. Let me show the league what's up right now. Parks does a little bit of putting reverse tear. Cannot get a good touch on it, though. LV able to clear the lines, though. They need some boost, though. Oh, trig of demo, though. Be unfortunate. Attack is basically dead. Nose has got the shot. Mace, good clear off the line. Unfortunately, not able to get the second touch, but that's the right idea. Trying to deflect it to the corner and then, you know, rebound the car back around. Oh, we have to get a little bit of coverage over here. Sidewall, clear, excellent. Wrecker, bump, perfect. Pass? Wait, 50? Where's Trigga? No, he started turning back a little bit. That's an excellent 50 by Nose over here. Final shot by Bird. The TAM player is back. Hearing that there's 2 TAM players on this team right now. Bird Nana coming back into SGL here in game number 2. Showing off more than demos this time. They got their first of SGL Season 10. Whoa, that's a lot of debits in chat. Holy. Guys, type debit cinema or type debit if you got the 7TV stuff and hit tab. It'll probably pop up. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Copy that. Copy that. Then you'll see it. Bird Nana. Excellent. I'll give you a debit cinema just for that one too. I'm going to type it in chat right now. Just give me one quick second. Hourglass, we do not care. Perfect. That's what we love to see. Debit cinema here for Bird Nana and ECD. Can they get another one? Oh, Mace. Oh, no. After getting bumped. After getting bumped, Mace is going to end up own-goaling that one. Nose always knows is going to get the credit. Bird Nana with the assist. Excellent forecheck here from ECD. Nose his own hat trick here in game number 2. Parks with a hat trick as well. It is hat tricks galore. Maybe Bird Nana can get their hat trick over here, depending on what happens. Maybe Parks is looking to get Bird that hat trick right now. Doesn't opt for the shot immediately. Instead, go for a back pass. Says, Nose, you got this one. You can go for a pass. Oh, pass in? Where's Bird or Parks? Oh, not quite there. 5 seconds left, chat. Mace has a shot on. It looks well. Oh, it is just cleared out of the 6-yard box here by Bird. And that is going to be the end of this game number 2. Unfortunate here for Los Verdes, not getting enough on their end. They're not getting enough through the midfield right now. They're getting stuffed by ECD's trap, looking like the Florida Panthers out here, saying you gotta do these long stretch passes in order to get us out of our position. Because putting up 8 goals on this team, that's we gotta shape up just a little bit here. Some of those defensive stands, they will get better with time. They will. But this EC Defiance team is looking for blood this season, finishing 3rd in Season 9, just shy of Steel Army and Black and Gold Old Timers. And in fact, on the final day, they actually had an opportunity to overtake a 2nd, assuming all things actually went their way. Unfortunately, did not go their way, but, you know, still a solid team performance overall. Touchdown +2 type of score. I mean, that's true. That's literally true. Drop a true in chat. I'll get you started. Also, make sure you're saying hi to everybody in chat. You know, because we got these cool, like, look how happy this emote is. Look how happy he is. He's happy to see you guys. Happy to see Bear, Deep Sea, GG's by the way. Caesar, this dude dropping a debit cinema. Playboy Farty, not him. Arglass, not him. Worker Coops, Luis, Adefo. Am I saying your tag right again? I feel like I'm always saying it wrong. Soccer with Shane, America's team. In a Twitch chat full of Dallas fans, that's crazy. Hell. Oh my gosh, that's an emote showing up too. I hope you can see that. That's another one unlocked. But here we go for game number 3. LV looking to get any sort of point out of this one. Maybe can get more than a goal over here, but ECD are already starting up here again. Nearly getting the dunk here is Green Mario in that Sonic Speed boost right now. Looking solid as ever, but it's actually going to be Bird Nana getting the first here for ECD. Here to start out game number 3. And they're just bullying their way through. Triga not able to get quick enough. Bird Nana's on the case. ECD is America's team besides ECE. All Seattle just America's team? Are we actually designating that? Because I'm down the false that. I'm not quite sure about that, you know? But whatever helps you sleep at night with this one. Triga, able to get it clear out. That's an awkward clear. Bird at least able to get the second touch. Mace, ooh, had the dribble opportunity. Parks does well to clear that one out. Going for a shot. No goal here for Parks. They know who to look out for. They're saying no more for that dude. You are not allowed to score anymore. You must halt. You must stop. Oh, I thought that was an emote. Whoops. Don't point and laugh. I can't figure out the emote. I can't remember it. Oh well. We'll get it later. But for now, LV still in the midfield over here. Mace, follow up. Shot? Oh, saved off the line and probably just a little bit wide. Green Mario able to get the save. Trigo waiting on maybe a second touch here from ECD. Ends up working out. Mace will take over. But again, it's that midfield trap forecheck here from ECD. Oh, it's there. Parks from Bird Nana. That's the second here for ECD. Excellent setup. Bird Nana is aiming for basically team player of the year. Parks looking for, you know, golden boot at this point. Gosh, what a start to their campaign over here. I was about to say Rocket or Shard. Guys, hockey is back. I am full on in right now. Somehow the Penguins actually beat the Rangers, so I'm on cloud 9 right now. We'll see if that actually carries up in the next game. But for now, hope you guys are having a good Tuesday night here watching. As Green Mario looking to get an outplay. Cut off by Triga over here. Bird Nana. Shot? Let's see how that was. Oh, nearly had the dunk. I was actually anticipating that one over here. Parks with a pop. Looking for right Wrecker. Richter Wrecker. Gets the pop. Bird Nana shot. Ooh, just a little high. We are not chanting how high do you want the net. That is not appropriate right now. That was a good shot. ECD, even after getting bumped by Mace, nearly had a shot opportunity if they just had a little bit of boost over there. Wrecker has a 50. Mace, that's a beautiful clear downfield. Is that going to drop? Oh my gosh! I know it was just high, but hitting that off the crossbar was perfect. And finally, out of a long clear, Triga ends up getting the credit for that goal, slamming it home. ECD cut the lead in half, and this is exactly what they needed here for Los Verdes. They just need to stretch this ECD team out a little bit more. They're getting suffocated out in the midfield. They're gonna have to go play a little long ball right now, because some of this ECD quality is a bit too much right now. Parks, they go away from the wall, gets the carry. Oh, maybe waiting for a pop down. No. Slight touch. Triga doesn't deal with it well. Green Mario, not so much either. Somebody's got to get in there, but we got no boost over here on this LV side over here. Oh, that's a bad touch there from Bird, but fortunately has Parks back. Gets the pop over. Do we have one more? Oh, it's a brilliant pass by Bird, but Green Mario is just not quite ready for that pass, a little bit behind. Excellent dunk here. Mace looking to cause a little bit of pressure over here. Maybe gets a shot. Not quite the touch you want. Ends up getting to the corner. Trigga. Nothing over here. Wrecker is playing full goalie. We're going full Gibbs mode and ends up paying the price for it as Green Mario ends up taking out Wrecker in front of net. Trigga maybe looking for a dunk over here. Oh, somehow Parks finds the slot. That's just open over here. Oh, what a fortunate bounce down. Can Mace get it out? He can. Gets the bump on Banana. Oh, there's no good follow-up, though. They're going to end up backpassing. It's going toward their own net right now. Can Green Mario, or I'm sorry, not Green Mario, Banana score? He can. The Dignitas Honda Civic coming out here in full swing. 2 goals on the game here for Banana. 30 seconds left. Out of all I've seen right now, looks pretty solidly in ECD's favor. Looks like we could see a sweep over here as Mace looks for a shot. Oh, it's just a bit wide. Love the idea behind most of Mace's contributions so far. Just can't quite get the accuracy there yet, but that's what the whole season's for. Oh, double fake? Mace gets the boost stolen. It's unfortunate here for LV. They gotta get something out of here right now, but looks to be a little too late right now. 3 seconds left. Bird will toss that down to Mace. Mace with another touch. Parks back. Maybe one more. That's not enough to get that one to Bird, and that is going to be GG's. EC Defiance starting out so very well nicely with a sweep here on Los Verdes for their Season 10 campaign. They should be firmly set in first place right now. Stop the count. ECD win. Los Verdes, the new team, getting into the swing of things. I'm sure with passing time, they will end up probably solidifying themselves into that 4-5 role again. Interested to see how the other teams shake out over here. But for now, ECD are going to take that first spot here in the championship here for season number 10.